Hello and welcome back to TST. If you're new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily.
Nancy Pelosi acknowledges holding up additional funding for coronavirus small business loans. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi admitted to delaying replenishment of the Paycheck Protection Program that would provide an additional $250 billion to small business owners. The program was established as part of the $2.3 trillion CARES Act, which was created to offset the economic consequences of the COVID-19 virus by providing financial relief to companies and workers. But its funds ran dry last week. Pelosi explained in an interview with CNN's Anderson Cooper on Monday night that the holdup was a result of a request for, quote-unquote, data on how the money will be allocated. Before you know it, boom. All of a sudden, the Small Business Relief Fund was already out of money. And when the secretary came and asked me for $250 billion, $250 billion in 24 hours, I said, well, we want to see the data on how that is spent, she said. But also, we want to make sure that we are, as long as we're going to the floor, that we do so in a way that makes sure that everyone can participate in the program. The California Democrat also accused the Republicans of rebuffing her party's efforts before recently caving. Take a watch.
Which we have, I believe, come to terms on the principles of the legislation, which is a good thing, but it's always in the fine print, and so now we're down to the fine print. But I feel very optimistic and hopeful that we'll come to a conclusion tonight so that it can be taken up tomorrow in the Senate and Wednesday in the House of Representatives. But we can't go until we have the final agreement, but we're close.
Can you talk about what has been the holdup, or what are sort of the parameters of what the discussion has boiled down to?
Well, we all, as part of CARES 1, the bill, supported investing in our small businesses. They are the most optimistic entrepreneurial ventures in our country, the source of job creation, wealth creation, and we thought that it was a good idea to invest in them to protect jobs with the Paycheck Protection Program. Before you know it, boom, all of a sudden they were already out of money, and when the secretary came and asked me for $250 billion, $250 billion in 24 hours. I said, well, we want to see the data on how that is spent, but also we want to make sure that we are, as long as we're going to the floor, that we do so in a way that makes sure that everyone can participate in the program. So part of our initiative, and they said no. Until about 100 hours ago, they said no, and now they've said yes. So we have really about $120 billion more for small businesses in there, geared to our underbanked communities, women and minority-owned businesses, Native American, rural America, veteran small businesses, and the rest, so they have a place to get these benefits as well. In addition to which, we asked for $100 billion for health. So that'd be 75 for the hospitals, which is so needed, and 25 for testing. As you said, testing is one of the places where we want the language to be as good as we can agree to, that we need a national strategy for testing. Testing is the key that opens the door to our economy. Testing, tracing, and isolation.
So folks, you've heard it yourselves. They can run witch hunt investigations all year round on things that are complete piles of crap, wasting tons of taxpayer dollars. They could have done the same for this case due to their so-called concerns. And what the hell does she even mean when she wants to question the spending? The freaking data? Aren't there enough small businesses in this country that are in jeopardy due to this crisis that need aid? Aren't the sheer number of these businesses enough to dry the funds all off in 24 hours? You know what? She isn't gonna do it. She isn't. Unless, of course, we agree to add her pork with the new bill as well. And I can surely tell you, those funds are never ever reaching the places they were meant to reach. But instead, if you dig just a little deep, you'll find them scattered in dark pockets that buy million-dollar homes that have $24,000 freezers in them, freezers that keep dozens of tubs of gourmet ice cream in them. There you have it.
Share your thoughts and responses in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below, share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe.